What's going on, absolute scoundrels? It's your boy Justin, bringing you guys another Pokemon game. What's going on, everybody? Nice to be back playing a little bit of Pokemon. Um, so what we're gonna be doing for this series is gonna be playing some Pokemon Radical Red. If you're not familiar with the game, it's truly one of the best games out there. If you are familiar with the game, buckle in, boys and girls. We're in for a little bit of a ride, and hopefully it's a fun ride. We're going to be just doing a traditional nuzlocke, so obviously, catch what you can on each route. And no healing in the battles, and if your Pokemon does faint, they are officially gone. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited to kind of bring you this content. We have a lot of cool, fun times ahead of us, and I'm excited. So let's just get right into it. We talked to Professor Oak and our stupid little rival right here, Green, and it's our time to choose. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So we got Crab Nominal. Not a bad one, honestly. Pretty strong attack. We also have Corviknight. Wow, I like Corviknight a lot. And we have Pupitar. Okay, cool. Honestly, out of the three, I would say that Corviknight's probably my favorite. I just love the fact that he is Steel Flying. I think that's such a great typing, and I'm just a huge fan. I really am. But yeah, I'm really excited to kind of get here and kind of get started. We're gonna go with a little Norbit actually, and if you know, Norbit. But no, in all seriousness, I'm excited to play this game. I have played this game for a little bit. I'd say I probably played it over a year now at this point, not consistently, but just in general. And I gotta admit, yes, it's a lot of fun. And if you haven't played this game, I definitely would recommend it. It's obviously one of the hardest games ever, and that's kind of the next piece I was going to talk to you guys about. So as far as what we're going to be doing with this run, we are going to be doing easy catch. And the reason being is because, one, I haven't beat this game, and I would like to beat it. And secondly, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll give us kind of an upper hand as far as like being able to catch certain Pokemon and whatnot. And I really do think that is kind of the way to kind of play these games. At the end of the day, you want to beat it. And it's been a little bit since we've beaten it, so I may as well just try and do it to my best ability. So if we do end up dying to the roller coaster, the run isn't over. It's not the end of the world. Technically, a Nuzlocke doesn't start until you get balls. So yeah, that's something to obviously take into consideration here. But yeah, we're gonna let Norbit go down. No big deal. We lose to Green. Hey, Green, that's the only time you're ever gonna beat us again. So hey, no problem, honestly. Perfect. Let's check out our ability too. I didn't see anything proc there. Multi-scale. Wow, that is actually really solid. I'm not going to lie. That is something I'm actually pretty excited about. We will definitely let's save the game real quick just to make sure that we have that saved, because wow, multi-scale is honestly going to be so broken it's not even funny. But yeah, I mean, listen, we got some exciting times ahead of us here, and I'm definitely excited to see what we can do as far as the rest goes. Let me get this mouse out of the way. I'm sorry. I wanted to check something out here. Got to put in our little trivia things in here. Get that time changer. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be selective about each, obviously, Pokemon we get in each route. I did go ahead and do the other cheat codes that you do obviously in the beginning of the game, so that's good. But wow, Corviknight with multi-scale, that is going to be very good. The fact that Corviknight can set up with having Hone Claws is pretty good. We're going to immediately get kind of a free setup, but as you guys just know, Corviknight has high defense, so it can take a lot of attacks. So being able to have something like that is just, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I think I also believe that Corviknight does get Tailwind eventually. So being able to kind of set it up with Corviknight just coming in, setting up Tailwind, making our team incredibly fast, and then maybe you turning out. So I mean, I don't know. It's pretty awesome. It really is. But yeah, to get back to the gameplay, I'm gonna treat this as if you guys have never watched Radical Red or played it. So what we're kind of doing here, and I'm gonna just take away the time as far as the speed goes, but we're getting our rare candies here. This is the guy who gives it to us. He also gives us pomegranate berries, which just increase your happiness. But yeah, we obviously need that because we need to make sure that all of our Pokemon are leveled up. We do want to grab the repel because we want to make sure that we can catch what we want to catch. We would gladly take that as well. I'm gonna get rid of Metal Sound. It doesn't really worth it for. It's not really worth it for Norbit. We'll get you up to 15. So 15 is the level cap for the first gym. I imagine with this first episode, probably we'll just get all of our encounters. And by all of them, I probably mean just like the first 5 or so. And then probably by second episode, we'll take on the next gym leader, the first gym leader, which is Brock, and just continue with that path. So Radical Red follows Fire Red, but it also has a lot of different Pokemon kind of people in the game. Such as like Faulkner and Morty, and it really is. It's awesome. It's one of the best games. You'll kind of see as we kind of play along that it's just so much fun and it's a great time. It truly is. I also want to say too, if you guys haven't been checking out, which you definitely should be, you guys are missing out on some really awesome fun time. Check out our Pokemon Emerald series. I know that that's the I did the Nuzlocke through the Emerald Imperium. But you guys should check out just a regular Nuzlocke, regular game that we have going right now with Ace and I. It's a lot of fun. Ace is playing Pokemon for, honestly, kind of his first time because he's only had limited experience as a kid. And oh my god, just seeing him interact with the game and like being able to pick up on stuff and whatnot, it really has been fun. And it's funny because I would like to think that I like kind of know what I'm doing as far as Pokemon. I'm not saying I'm the best Pokemon person, but I know what is going on. I'm pretty well knowledgeable in that sense. And he's kicking my butt. I mean, he's dominating right now. His team is so good. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play with him, and it's cool to see him enjoy a game that I've been enjoying for my whole life. So. Yeah, it's really awesome. So I would definitely go check it out if you guys haven't been checking that out. But yeah, we'll get back into the gameplay. I like to always start up here in the woods because I think that kind of gives us a good start of what's going on. We'll check out, see what we're looking at as far as the Dex Nav. I'm sorry, I haven't played this game in a little bit, so I gotta work on the controls and stuff. But all right, let's see what we got. We have a Dialga here, which listen, I would take another Steel type. I'm not gonna lie. I would take another Steel type. Yeah, I mean, Delphox isn't bad. Fuecoco, Bagon. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with Dialga. So what you do, guys, is you go to here the Dex Nav and you select on the Pokemon that you want and you register them. And then what you can do is you can just scan for. I like to just make sure it's guaranteed because I don't want to walk through any grass and not get it. And that's also the way we're probably going to treat this game too. We're going to say that if we do run through any grass and not get the one that we want, that it's unfortunately going to count as the encounter. But wow, look at Dialga. I mean, that spray is just everything. It looks so cool and so intimidating. So yeah, we're going to pick up Dialga here. Dragon Steel is a phenomenal typing, as you guys obviously know. And yeah, sure, it's another Steel type, but it's totally fine. We're totally going to be fine. I'm going to go with Destruction because that is honestly what I hopefully can get from our Dialga here. Some Destruction for the, oh, well, Destructin. How about Destructin? I should have probably checked and made sure that works, but that's okay. No big deal. All right, what do we got here? Honestly, it's not bad. Being immune to rock attacks is helpful in just the state of the mind. Also having the immunity to stealth rocks is gonna be good, especially for what's his name, Giovanni, for the that one fight after Team Rocket. I didn't mean to do that. I want to check out and see if he does have a second ability, hidden ability. Yeah, so I'm being quiet because Parental Bond is one of, if not the best abilities you can get. And I cannot believe we just got that because I haven't gotten a Parental Bond Pokemon in such a long time. Now, the only thing is, and this is going to be something I'm going to have to do some more research on. I don't know if he can even take anything from that. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Um, we'll have to do some research and see if we can take advantage of that at all. So we got Tinglu here. I'm not the biggest fan of Meganium, to be honest with you. Flamingo's not bad. Flamingo's not bad. Magnezone eventually isn't that bad either, but that's another steel type. It probably would make sense to go with Tinglu. Tinglu is honestly a pretty solid mon, and getting a dark type and obviously to a ground type would be great. I do a little bit of cheating in this sense. I do like to just kind of like run around and see what I can get because you'll kind of see there will sometimes be repeats, and I don't want to get a repeat Pokemon. I kind of would rather just kind of get what we can get. Oh, Corviknight is appearing on this route too. What other ability? Oh, it doesn't say any other ability. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Okay, so there's Urshifu down here, which is awesome. There's Tapu Lele. Sandy Shocks is obviously really good too. There's a Pupitar as well. I thought that Corviknight did get a second ability. I'm wondering why it's not showing out there. It's kind of weird. Yeah, see, the Tinglu's here as well. But this route's better, so I would probably get like a Urshifu here. If we had Super Rod, I probably would maybe try and go for a Scizor. He's really good. But I'm really kind of banking on between the Tapu Lele and Urshifu. The other thing, too, that's really great is the fact that Parental Bond is in my randomizer. So maybe if Dialga can't take advantage of it, being able to have like a mon like, as you guys know, Urshifu would be awesome to be able to take advantage of. Walking Wake is really good. Hoopa is not bad. Tapu Lele is also over here. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. We probably would end up maybe going with Tapu Lele. I mean, Walking Wake down there just because Water Dragon is really good typing as well. But I don't know. We'll have to see, obviously. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was... Okay, so Urshifu's down here as well. We also have Ceruledge, which is awesome. Runerigus is honestly not bad either. Yeah, I see Kirlia too. I think I'm going to go with Urshifu down here, and I think I'm going to go with Tapu Lele up there. I guess I didn't pick that one spot where I was thinking, but that's okay. I'm going to go with Urshifu here. I think Urshifu is the move. Let's bring him on the team. Do I prefer the water over the dark Urshifu? I'm not sure. There's two different forms of this Pokemon, but I think the water one is really still good, especially with Surging Strikes. What that move does is you can hit 3 times with it. I think it's a crit every time, but I don't remember. Yeah, I'm excited to have him, obviously. I'm gonna go with Hank, the Urshifu. I think Hank is honestly gonna fit pretty well for you. All right, let's see what we got in Urshifu. Only has one ability. Wow, guys. Listen, I don't want to look like that I'm like cheating because I really wasn't looking at this at all. But guys, we got some potential here. Bull Rush is an unbelievable thing for Urshifu to have because it's one so strong. Its attack is so strong, and then now you're gonna add some speed to it, which it naturally isn't like terribly sped, but now you're gonna give it even more speed. I mean, he's going to be absolutely phenomenal for us. That's crazy. All right, Route 21. What do we got here? We got Goldango, which is obviously really good. Electivire Fletching. Okay, yeah. So this is the part I got to tell you guys about in this game. So in this game, designed or not, there are Pokemon that are way better than others. And one of them is Fletchling, which ends up turning into Talonflame. Wow, honestly, I'd take a Breloom, but obviously not Plusle. What's his name? Talonflame. Talonflame is really, really, really good in this game. It naturally beats so many gym leaders and so many fights organically just by setting up and sweeping. So for us to get one in this game is also really good. Now obviously we'll have to see what ability it's gonna get. If it got Mountaineer like Dialga did, guys, I mean we'd be pretty set up nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we'd be set up pretty nicely. Let's add Breloom on. Breloom. This is a pretty common name, but I'm gonna go with Beret. That green beret, head looking thing he's got going on is pretty sick. He's not a bad mon, and even that's a good ability, especially for the fight that we have against Lieutenant Surge. That's good because we can bring him in and he can kind of just pick up some pieces for us. But yeah, we're definitely going to go with Talonflame here, and honestly, I'd take that on Talonflame as well. So the other good thing about Talonflame too is I don't think it takes that long to get. So realistically, like we wouldn't really need him for most of the fights, but once we have to go fight Erica, I think the third or the fourth gym leader, we're not going to count that because I literally was just pressing a button on accident. I know we said we're going to count some things, but we're not going to count that because I literally clicked a button I did not mean to do. So I do apologize about that, but that's just funny. Fletchling. I love Talonflame, by the way, too. And honestly, this game has ignited that in me. Talonflame is just so much fun to use. I mean, such a great Pokemon. Hot take, but it probably is my... Wow. I was just about to say my favorite fire flying, and then I just realized that Charizard's also in there. So it's debatable for me. Okay, it's debatable for me. I mean, the fact that I'm comparing it against a Charizard in my mind is I'm just giving it a lot of respect that honestly it deserves. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's cool that like this game introduces Pokemon that you necessarily maybe wouldn't use, and you get to kind of see the prowess that they can kind of bring and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. All right, this route I know what I'm kind of going with. I know what I'm going with up there. I wanted to see what I was going with over here around 22. I don't remember. This is where I was going to go with Walking Wake. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think Walking Wake is the right move. Fuecoco's good, so is Espeon, obviously, but I just think that Walking Wake is just like a Pokemon that you really can't pass up on. Naturally fast, has great special attack and attack. Learns Scald, Steam Eruption, I think is one of the other moves that he learns, but I'm not sure. But now we gotta get a Walking Wake. It's just too good. Walking Wake. Let's name you Roscoe. Roscoe, our Walking Wake. Welcome to the team, brother man. What do we got here? Skill Link. Okay. It's all right. It's not anything special, but not anything terrible as well. So yeah, let's keep it moving. We're gonna go with Tapu Lele here, which is very cool. Tapu Lele is a great Pokemon with great typing. And then last but not least, we'll go with Tinglu up there. So yeah, we have a really good start to this game. I'm not gonna lie. We will have to. We'll have to see what we end up with as far as like other encounters and stuff going, but with the abilities that we have and the different typings we have, we're set up for a decent run. Obviously luck kind of gets played into that, and also just natural preparation by your boy. We'll have to see. And honestly, the way I'm going to treat this series too, I know I wasn't doing much prep in the Imperium series, but I think I'm going to just try and do as much prep as I really can. I want to make sure that you guys get the gameplay that you're looking for. And honestly, it would be kind of nice to see like what your guys' perspective would be as far as like, like what Pokemon are actually good for fights, and like maybe I didn't set up the right nature or something like that on the Pokemon. You know, it would just be nice to see what you guys think. Um, let's see what type of lure I got. It's Prankster. Wow, that is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if you learned anything that can take super advantage of it, but that's still just an awesome, awesome ability. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. So there's these like kind of mini puzzles you have to do in the game that will kind of speed up your process as far as no, wait, I want to make sure I actually no, not via the battle. Perfect. This helps you get things in the game. It's incredibly important, and that's why obviously you have to do it. So it's totally easy though. You want to set up at spikes first. You're gonna get hit here. You're gonna go down, which is completely fine. You send out Aaron, which is the move. Then you roar here. He's gonna go down to 1. You roar. And then depending on what happens, if they keep switching out and they keep dying, the Shed Ninjas, you end up just switching out into Gibble, which has a rough skin, and the Shed Ninja goes down as well. If you don't know anything about Shed Ninja only has 1 HP, but it has an ability called Wonder Guard. And what Wonder Guard does is it gives you immunities against all, like, not all moves, I'm sorry, most moves. And it's just a way of like teaching you that there are some interesting things that go on in the game. Yeah, we'll bring on Noibat. It's totally fine. I'd love to do that. This right here is where obviously you can heal your Pokemon. And then you also can... Oh, we just had one of our Oran Berries. That's very nice. You can change natures as well, which is what we're going to plan on doing. I honestly like to just kind of go with the basic natures for now in the beginning because I just don't think it's necessary that we go with anything else. I'm gonna run you as Bashful. I just think right now, like, it doesn't really matter. More or less, like if I'm running like special defense over like speed or something like that, like it's just not needed. So I like to just typically go with whatever they're strong in the most and just kind of work from there. Let's get High Noon, special attack. Oh, I just made it adamant. That's definitely not what we want. I think Modest is the... Oh my gosh, wow. All right, how many times do you think I'll do this? I think that's the last time. Oh, nope. I lied. I'm clearly having some brain farts over here, and it's been a long day. That's to say something. All right, Modest, cool. We got it. Thankfully, we got it. And Roscoe, our walking week, I would like to just go with Bashful. Perfect. It would be a smart idea to obviously level everyone up as well. So let's get our rare candies out here. And let's get leveling up on everyone. I'm just going to speed through this because it's really obviously not that important in the long scheme of the game. And yeah, we'll get everyone to 15 and we'll keep going. Yeah, sure, we'll get rid of Absorb. It's fine. We'll get rid of Tackle. It's also fine. Hank. Yeah, we don't need Focus Energy. We're not going to probably use it, so it doesn't really matter. Aerial Ace I will take instead of Leer. Perfect. 2 more. Here we go. High Noon. If you guys hear me clicking my button, it's because I'm just going so fast. It's crazy. Side Beam we will definitely take. Let's take it over Astonish because we can use the Withdraw to set up with our Prankster, which is honestly really cool. Sunny Day is probably something we'll never use, but I'm just going to get rid of Leer for now. And Water Pulse is awesome because now we have some stab. Let's get rid of Roar. Cool. All right, awesome. Yeah, let's keep it trucking and keep it moving. So what we did there with this house right here, we got Pokevials. So this now allows us to heal up to 6 times. I like what Imperium did with the change. So it's honestly interesting that like different games have different ways of like upgrading and stuff like that. We have to grab Tinglu from this route, which I almost forgot, which would have been bad because Tinglu is honestly going to be a helpful member of this team. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get one. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Oh. I must have done something wrong because I don't know why I didn't proc. But that's okay. We'll get it to proc in this grass or one of the grasses next to us very soon, because I bet you the next grass I walk into, there's going to be a Pokemon. Come on, game. Thank you. There's the Tingler. All right, let's toss a Pokeball. Perfect. Obviously gonna go with Bowl Cut because that's the vibe he gives. And we'll keep it moving and grooving. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. This game, to me, is just so much fun, regardless of how hard it is and how frustrating it can be. Defeatus is not great. I don't think he gets another ability either, does he? Yeah. All right. Defeatus isn't great, but it's okay. It happens, and this is what I was talking about with the game, where you're gonna get some bad luck with some Pokemon and whatnot, but all good, all good. Perfect. We got Brendan coming to bother us with his good old Trico. What up, Brendan? How we doing? Ready to get your butt kick stomped here? Let's peck. Beautiful. Norbit. And Trico comes out. Awesome. Let's peck again. Cool. So yeah, we'll keep it moving. Let's go grab the rest of the encounters for now. And then we'll probably call it an episode. It might be a little bit longer of an episode, but at least we can get some of the encounters done and whatnot, so you guys kind of have a good idea of what we're kind of rocking with here. I love Norbit's cry. It's so awesome. The other good thing too about me playing Radical Red is I know way better about what I'm kind of doing. Well, to a certain degree, because I will say that there's a part in the game where I completely don't remember because I've only been there once, and that's the end of the game. So we'll have to figure that out if we get there, and hopefully we can get there, because that'd be really awesome. Shell gun. Very cool. Honestly, I would take a Salamence in a heartbeat. Salamence is so good. What's up, Stuffle? Yeah, so this fight's always the same. They always have the same Pokemon. And obviously Norbit's going to do just incredibly well against it. It's interesting because when we were doing that first fight against what's his name, the rival, I really did think that we were like eating those Incinerates so well, and I wasn't sure why, but I guess that makes sense. Obviously we were eating them because I'm just gonna leech seed here. We were eating them obviously because the sole fact that he has multi-scale, which is just so cool, man. I love multi-scale so much. The Audino is such a pain in the ass with the wishes and stuff like that. I honestly thought Beret had a fighting type move, but I think Hank does, so we can just bring in Hank and just try and take this Audino out as quickly as possible. So there's the wish. It just does a wish protect strat the entire time, and leech seeding it kind of just helps us because now I can kind of whittle it down a little bit, but I'm sure they're going to probably protect here. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, cool. That should be rid of Dino, which is good. Hank's already doing his job. Clefairy comes out here. I honestly feel pretty strong. It just has Metronome, which, again, he can land anything here. He can land, like, Sand Tomb, or he could land, Thunderbolt or something crazy like that. And we can't do anything about it, but it's okay. We'll obviously be all right. And Stuffle comes out, and we're probably going to Rock Smash because I think he is weak to Rock Smash. So another thing I like, I don't know if you guys saw with the moves, but it shows you what's super effective and not super effective. I wish that was like in every single game, not just like the Scarlet and Violet and other games like that. Like it was just such a good feature that they introduced, and he gives you the infinite repels as well, which is awesome. We don't need to heal, we're fine, but we do probably need to switch out. This is a Charcadet. Just go out to Roscoe. He'll be fine against Charcadet and Golden. What's up, Nell? Say hi to my Walking Wake baby. God, Walking Wake is such a cool sprite. If you guys don't know what a sprite is, too, a sprite just refers to the Pokemon and what they look like in the game. It's just like the design. Really nothing crazy. But this is why I think these retro games are kind of cool. Like, I like that they're bringing in these like new aspects of like, you know, making it more realistic and like more like an actual video game, especially like in 2025. But honestly, the fact that like, you know, we can look at like a game like this and realize that, wow, like it really did progress so well, and it's just, it's incredible what video games have kind of, you know, come from. And for this game to look as good as it does, coming from it being maybe like in the 2000s, I don't remember when Fire Red came out, and obviously this is in Fire Red too, but it's keeping the same kind of graphics. It's incredible to me. It really is. It's just, it's so awesome. And you know, I'm honored to be playing, you know, games like this and just enjoying my time. I really am. It's so much fun. And I hope you scoundrels honestly kind of feel the same way, because you know, I'd love to obviously hear that and feel that love too, you know. Let's just fast forward a little bit through this. We're obviously gonna peck here, and he's gonna growth, and we'll get rid of him easy. Perfect. Let's heal up for no reason at all. This is where we get some psychic seeds and some black belts and whatnot. Cool. I never knew you got the black belt there. That actually is pretty good for that fight in the cave against gosh, I never can remember. Oh, Archer, that's what his name is. Archer is one of the rocket presidents under Giovanni that we have to deal with. All right, so we got Diglett's cave here. Let's see what we got as far as Pokemon go. I don't want another Tinglu, because we can't even do that. Dragolge, Espeon, Pangoro's not bad. Sandy Shock's not bad either. It's good at nighttime. Flamigo, Trico, Evalug, Ampharos. Honestly, I think I'm going to go with an Ampharos because we need an electric type. And honestly, I'm just a big fan of Ampharos. But let's go ahead and look up here as well. I want to see what's going on in Pewter City. I always press that, and I shouldn't be pressing that. Okay, we have Reshiram, we have Jirachi. We have Lugia, which is awesome as well. Let's see what we got in the daytime. See, I like Reshiram, but Reshiram doesn't learn any moves yet, and it's just such a pain in the butt to get there. So I might be leaning towards just moving to getting Jirachi. Psychic Steel is really good typing, and honestly, like, it obviously has 100s across the board, so it's a strong mon. So I think that's the way we're gonna go. Oh, I guess, yeah, I keep pressing B because I'm trying to sprint, but B does back and it gets rid of it. So that's kind of the problem that I'm running into. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna catch Jirachi. We're gonna add it to the team. I feel pretty confident about that. After this, we just have to go down to Diglett Cave, and then we have one more encounter, which is an egg. And we can go do that before this, before the end of the episode. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Jirachi. I'm gonna go with Laker. It's giving me kind of Lakers vibes. Cool, Lakers. I like it. The LA Lakers. LeBron James. All right, cool. Jirachi's got that star piece. Only has one ability, which is fine. And we got multi-scale as well. That's awesome. I will gladly take that on a Jirachi. That's not a problem at all. Honestly, there probably isn't a Pokemon that I wouldn't take multi-scale on. So I'm gladly happy with that. we're a pretty weak team to fire, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, cool. So let's get Ampharos up here. Perfect. There also is Thief in this cave, so we should definitely grab that. What's up, Ampharos? If you want to have Levitate Ampharos, you know. Okay, Unnerve. What kind of Unnerve? Just Unnerve. Okay. Yeah, if you want to have Levitate, that'd be awesome. You know, just saying. You know, electric only weak to one thing, and that's ground. And you know, if you could just have that ground, you know, immunity, that'd be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Let's go Pablo, our Ampharos. Pablo, what's up, baby? Welcome to the team, Pablo. All right, Storm Drain, very nice, especially for the fact that 1, we resist water. 2, Storm Drain allows us to gain. I think it gives us. Does it give us special attack? Right, it does. Right, increases our special attack. I'm pretty sure about that. That's awesome. It really is. All right, this is our fine gentleman that gives us our egg. I like to go all the way back to the beginning of the game and go over to the place of where perfect. We got our Wonder Egg. Go to the place where you go up to the Elite Four, and that's where I like to hatch it. It gives us a different route. I'm obviously curious what you guys do, but that's what I do. And then yeah, after that we'll call it. Look at, oh my god, look at Dialga, so cool. Destructin. And yeah, we'll see what we get as far as this egg goes, and then yeah, we'll be on to Faulkner and then Brock, and then yeah, we'll continue our run. So yeah, let's get there and catch it moving. One thing I also just want to say real quick too, and you know, I don't think we say this enough, but I want to get in the habit of starting to do it as well. I just want to thank you guys. For starters, like, this is, and I'm not going to speak so much for Ace and Ben because I know that they feel the same way, but I would like for them to obviously, you know, have the chance to express it themselves if they want to. But from me, you know, solely, like, this is about awesome. I know we've had a rival here, but that won't be a problem. We'll smack them. I just want to say thank you because this has been so much fun and so much. It's been so like enlightening. Like, it really has like just made me realize like what goes into all this, and honestly, like, it really is a lot of fun to me. I should have known that that was gonna fail. That's crazy. And I don't think, you know, I never really thought I was ever going to get into this space. I kind of just assumed that my life was just always going to kind of consist of, you know, staying away from the YouTube and just watching it. But you know, even though we may not get the most views or we might not get the most, you know, watch videos or watch time or whatever's going on, like, we don't care, and we're having fun and we're really enjoying everything, and it's been a really cool ride to kind of just see, like, you know, what we can do, and we really like the process and the journey, and I'm having a lot of fun. I know Ben's having a lot of fun. I know Ace is having a lot of fun, and this has kind of like made us step out of our comfort zone, and it's given us the opportunity to kind of like get a little bit uncomfortable, and I really think it's helping us grow as people, and just, you know, I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but like, sometimes it's hard to hear myself talk. You know, you know, might be, oh, that's why we can't come over here because we need the Bulger badge. That's silly of me. Well, that's fine. I can talk to you guys when we get back there, and then we can cut the episode. But it's been cool to, you know, work on, like, you know, being more confident with myself as far as, you know, how I'm sounding, and I'm always trying to be cognizant of what I'm saying and making sure that I'm kind of being clear and concise with my words and forming my sentences and stuff, and avoiding words like and which, you know, I've already been beating myself up for during this episode. But, you know, honestly, we really are just enjoying it, and we thank you guys, and you know, whoever is like here in the beginning, I think, you know, you guys are always going to be regarded as, you know, our number ones and our OGs and stuff like that. And we're just excited to grow the scoundrel community. And I want you guys to know, you know, Ace says this a lot, you know, take care of me and stuff like that. But he's right. Like, you know, the way you guys take care of us, we're gonna definitely, and I mean definitely, take care of you guys. And that's honestly what we kind of look forward to do, and that's why we're trying to start off this series and trying to start off this YouTube channel by taking care of you guys, and then just knowing that you guys will take care of us in the end. And listen, it's not always about money, and it's not always about those things, but I think you look at our lives and the direction that we're headed, and you know, we all have like families, and we have things that are kind of going for us and stuff like in life, just like everyone else does. And this is something that we found that we like to do. We like to play video games. We like to, you know, just be a part of a group setting and have fun as friends. And why not post them? That's kind of just been our mission and just kind of our objective. And it's been a blast. But listen, I'm done ranting. I just wanted to say, Scoundrel family, we appreciate you. We love you. And we look forward to bringing you some awesome content in the future and just keep this kind of train going. So listen, I'm out of here. It's been a great first episode. We have some really exciting things kind of going for us. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, Scoundrels. I'll see you later.